guys, I just wanted to come on real quick and say Happy New Year and welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my channel. I really appreciate all you guys subscribers and all you guys who watch my videos, and I also will say I am recording this during the day, so if you hear any background noise, I'm very sorry. My kids are really loud today. But I wanted to get this video up because I really am excited about this year. There are going to be a lot of changes in my life, but on my channel as well, and I'm just really excited. So I really want to share with you guys some of the things that I'm going to do this year and some things to expect from my channel this year as well. I know I try to keep you guys informed, and I know if you follow me throughout social media and stuff, and many of you do, many of you guys know me pretty well, I'm pretty open about a lot of things, so I really try to keep that way on YouTube too, so that you guys have an idea just in general what's going on. I mean, I think the good thing about scrapbooking is that we can be pretty open about lots of different things, and so yeah. This year, one thing that I am doing that I haven't done in the past is Ali Edwards' One Little Word. And I am hoping to blog a little bit about it, but I do want to keep it kind of personal to me because a lot of it is just stuff that I'm working through in my life that, you know, I think it just takes time to work through it. But also because it's something that you pay for, I don't want to share so much that you feel like you don't need to pay for it to do it. I really think that what Ali is doing is something amazing and something really good to just as a reflective thing. I'm really bad about doing New Year's resolutions, but I have found just in my life that that my easygoing personality doesn't reflect what I really need to help keep my life balanced, if that makes sense. So one thing, my word for this year is intention. And so many of the decisions that I'm making on my crafty life and also in my personal life are just making decisions based on intention, something that I hope to gain out of the future, or, you know, I just want to think through the decisions that I make. A lot of times I make a lot of decisions or making them very fast. I've always been like that throughout my life. I've made quick decisions and then I just go with it. And it works well, except for that you don't always take the time to sit and reflect and plan on how you could have done it better. So that is my goal, especially as I'm getting older-ish. I mean, you know, in my mid, I really want to make my decisions be thought through. So one thing that I have been thinking a lot about is my channel, and I love my channel. I love you guys who watch my channel. I love to just inspire because I'm inspired. I mean, that's why I started my YouTube channel in the first place. I was getting so much inspiration and just eating it up. Oh my gosh, there was not enough people that I could watch on YouTube. And granted, back when I started, the people doing videos was a lot less, or I felt like it was a lot less. Maybe I just didn't know everybody. Too, that could have been it. But if you see me looking over, I actually have a list of stuff that I was wanting to talk about today. But yeah, so I started it because I wanted to help inspire others because I was getting so much inspiration, and that still is my goal of my channel. I want to have fun. I don't get paid to do this yet. I don't expect to ever get paid a ton of money to do this. Maybe one day it would be great to get paid, but you know, that's just always the icing, right? I mean, really I do this because I love scrapbooking. I fell in love with scrapbooking almost 2 years ago, and I love it even more than I did when I first started. And I love that I can put stories down and take those pictures that I've taken and remember them for so much more than just a little snapshot in my brain. And so, or, megabyte of a data that's on my phone or something. So I really, really, really love it. I love that I get to be artsy and I can play with stuff. And I mean, who doesn't like pretty paper and fun stickers and all that good stuff that comes with scrapbooking? So that is why I do my channel. I don't mind taking the extra time to edit a video and stuff. I will say, as my life gets busy, it is a lot harder because I do other things. I am a mom, which means I have a house to keep clean, and I homeschool. So that also does have to take priority. So I will say that all my plans that I have this year are also based on if I can get my normal life stuff done. I have found that this past year I've taken on a lot more, and I love it. I love that I am immersed in this community because I have met so many great people. All you guys are so amazing, and you're so inspiring, and you make me want to do more. But with that said, I've also found that my family gets neglected sometimes because I put that ahead of them. So I am going to be taking regular social media breaks and stuff. I have no idea how that's going to look for you guys. I'm just letting you know that there'll be times where maybe I don't post something for a weekend, or I just take the time to spend time with my family and just focus on them. I know I had an anniversary just this past week, and I spent the whole day I spent the morning on social media while my husband was at work. But after that, when he got home and we did stuff, I didn't even take pictures of the day, which I kind of feel sad about. But other than, a couple of things that I had to do that morning, I didn't spend any time on social media. I didn't talk to any of my scrappy friends, and I missed everybody, but I really needed the time to just let my family know that I care about them. And so that's one thing that you guys need to I encourage you guys to work on this year, is making sure that we love to document and we love to share with each other because we love this community and we love the bonding that this craft that we're doing really brings us together. But I also think that we can't forget about the people that we're documenting, right? It's so easy to get caught up in the social media world, and it's great and I love it. But if all we're doing is spending our time online and all that stuff, then we miss out on some of the moments that we could have captured a moment, or something that our kid could have did and said that was really amazing that we could have, or that moment with our husband. So, I mean, I think there's this, and I've seen this transition in a lot of groups and within the community, that I think that we're trying to set our priorities straight and find a balance. So that is my goal this year, is to find a good balance, because I really love the interaction that I have with you guys. And I really want to step that up even more. I want to build these relationships because I love you guys. And I want to be able to give you guys what you guys need to be inspired as well. So, what can you expect on my channel this year? So this year I am going to actually have a schedule. I'm finding that I like routine, and I have that in a lot of my daily life-ish. And not so much in my scrappiness. And I think I tried to not have it to be that way. And so, but it kind of created a little bit of chaos and stuff. And so I'm hoping that by having a schedule on my YouTube channel, one, my family knows that there are certain times that I need to have certain things done, and they learn that a routine of something that they can expect. Because right now it's, oh, well, maybe mommy has something, maybe mommy doesn't. So it can be a little bit more predictable for that aspect of it, but also just so that I have a better accountability to keep posting, and not just because I feel like posting, which I I love to do, but sometimes I just think I need a routine. Let's just say that. Let's just be honest. I think I need a routine. So that is what we're going to do. So my plan so far, and there could be extra videos, but my hope is to have 4 videos a week. Now, obviously, if things happen in my life that make it really busy, I might have to switch this up, and I will try to let you guys know when things are crazy and I'm not able to get them done. I know I have a couple of videos ahead that I've already started rolling out, as you guys could probably have seen. And I have a couple of more, but as far as extra stuff, I'm not caught up. So it's going to take me probably this month to really get into the role of all these videos that I want to have up, because my goal this year is to scrap more, to get more pages done, to get more pictures documented and more stories documented and all that good stuff. So I was just organizing the other day, and I have so many things that I need to get rid of. Like, I have tons of stuff, and I really can't buy much more without using it. If I'm not using it, then I don't feel like I can buy more. So that is my goal, is to really use up the stuff that I'm buying, because, I mean, if it's going to sit there for a year, I'm probably not going to love it as much as I did when I first bought it, because, you know, I love buying new stuff, and I love using new stuff. So more layouts. Yay. So my hope is to get 4 layouts a week done, and these are the ones that I have scheduled or that I'm scheduling. So these are things that you can expect to see from me. Okay, so Mondays, I'm either going to have a heritage video. So that means I've started a series where I take my family old photos and I scrap them. Every other week, I will have a layout with one of those old videos. I would do it every week, except for, I think that just the amount of time that it still takes for me to make sure I get all the information correct on them, it just takes a little while. So, and then every other week every other Monday. So if it's not the heritage video, you will see a podcast inspired video. If you don't know already, and I'll have a link below in the information, the Crafty Maven Getaway has a podcast now. We have 3 episodes, I think. So we have a random embellishment episode, we have a Christmas episode, and then the first episode. I think that's it. So, yeah. So I am doing layouts that are based on or inspired by the podcast. My hope is that when the podcast goes up, my layout is done around the same time the podcast gets put out. Okay, so usually I post it on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And so my hope is that the Monday the layout is out, and then you hear the podcast or whatever. I will be having it linked. The video that I post on my channel will have a playlist on the Crafty Maven Getaway channel, so that you can see it there too, or you can click it from there. I also will be linking it on their blog as well. So the Crafty Maven also has a blog. It's just ways that you can find it, but it'll be posted on here first on my channel. So Mondays are my heritage series or the podcast inspired. I really, really love the idea of doing a layout that's inspired by whatever we talk about in the podcast. So there's 2 other episodes that I haven't done video layouts for, and I will try to get those out, and those will probably be out before the next podcast gets out. It's going to be a couple more weeks before the podcast, because with the holidays, Tanya was on vacation, and she needed a vacation, and I needed a vacation just from all the crazy stuff from December. So it's going to be a little while longer before that's out, but then we will be resuming every other week is how we have it planned for the podcast. Like I said below, I'll have the link. We are on YouTube, iTunes now too. Yay. So you can listen through it through iTunes or Podbean is where it's hosted at. Not that that probably really matters to you, but anyway. Okay, so Wednesdays, I plan to have a kit club video layout. This really, it's a series, but it's not, because I'm just taking my kits and making layouts with them. So one week I might have a click kit, one week I might have a hip kit. Those are the kits that I use. Some weeks I might have 2 videos up for that day. It depends how many layouts I can get done and get edited. So I at least will have 1 video that day. I can't say what kit. I want to keep that open, but I wanted to have a day where I am sharing my kits specifically. So because I know that people do like to see that. Yeah, I have a video that will be posted this week for that too. So last week I did a video, and then this week. So like I said, I've already started trying to roll out some of these changes. It's just going to take a while to get it all cleaned up because I don't have a whole bunch of layouts done ahead of time, but I did have a couple. Okay, so Fridays. This is a series that I sort of started this past year in 2015 and have not really done too much with, but I really want to use it up, especially after cleaning my scrap space. It is apparent that I have way too much stash. So I have so many scraps. It's crazy. Those smaller pieces, they get you. So my scrap bin series will be coming back. Hopefully I'll have one up this week. I haven't done it yet. So I will say probably not every single one of them is going to be double videoed like before. The other ones that I have, I've explained, like I've had certain criteria in which I was looking through my scraps to make a layout from. I don't know if I'll be able to do that every week. I will say, so some weeks I might just take my scraps and make a layout from whatever scraps I have. Some weeks I might show you how I picked papers from something, like some kind of inspiration. I think I'll kind of switch on and off of how I do that so that some weeks you have a little something extra, and then it just depends on how my weeks are and how up to date. Like I really want to be ahead of my schedule. So as you can imagine. And then on Saturdays, I'm hoping to have a Project Life type video or like a planner video. I don't know if it'll be every week I'll have a Project Life. I definitely won't have a planner video every week, but on Saturdays I'll have like a Project Life style type of video or like a planner video. I've started using on my planner. I only have them posted on the Crafty Maven right now, which is fine. So I'll have links below also to those. But I plan on doing a lot more in my planner, and so it's just a little something fun to help me stay more on top of everything that I have going on in my life. And it's just kind of fun to play around in there. So I want to share that. But also my Project Life, I've been doing a lot of Midori style, and I really want to share that stuff because they're really easy videos to post up because they're short. So I will have some of that kind of type stuff on Saturdays. Some Sundays, and it might only be every other Sunday, but I really want to have some Bible journaling type stuff on my channel. So I was hoping to get it done before Christmas, but it's just been so crazy. So that is something also to expect, that you can expect to see from me. Like I said, that might not be as consistent, but that is something that I hope to add to my channel. So those are the things that are going to be on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I will be posting those days. You may see other things from me just if I get a lot of scrapping done and I actually record it. I also am going to be doing some shares from my December daily. I have a video that I recorded that is a little bit of a share of what I did up until last week. I just have to get it up. Yeah. So I have some stuff. Like, I don't know if December, I really wanted to tape December daily, guys. It just was not working. It was not working. So for me, it wasn't working for me. So I don't know if I'll record any more of me doing it. I might have a couple of videos and I'll pop those up. They probably won't be any specific day. So I'm hoping to get some extra stuff on my channel too, as opposed to just the other stuff. But I really want to make sure I get those things done and share with you guys consistently and have something that you guys can expect to see from me. And with that said, I also have a blog and I've done decently well this past year with actually posting stuff on my blog at least monthly, but I want to get on that even more. I'm getting on that train. I think some of it is because I'm hoping that either at the end of this year or next year that I can have a class. So that's my goal. That's my personal crafty goal, is to be able to provide a class for you guys. But there's some things that have to happen before that can happen. So that's my goal, something to look forward to in the next year or so. And I think one thing that I need to do is have a better blog presence, and I don't mind it. It's a place that you can see all of my stuff. So I will be adding a short blog for each video that I post up. It might not be if you've visited my blog before, I'm pretty wordy. I can't help it. I like to write, I think is what it is. So it's a way for me to just I like to talk. So anywho, so I'll have videos when I post a video up. With that said, it is not up to date yet. So the video that I posted last week on Wednesday, I have a blog post for Mr. Comedian. I'll make sure below that I have that linked so that you can see that on my blog. Now my blog is scrapbookpagesandcupcakes.com. So it is a .com. Yay. I did that during the year. That was one of my scrappy goals last year. Okay, so one more thing that I am in the works doing. It is not quite ready yet, but this will probably be more through my blog, but I am going to have a videos with this. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it yet. So this is something that is going to start happening. I'm going to get it all situated this month and start rolling it out. I will let you know. Anybody who's interested, you can leave in the comment below. You can message me through Facebook, through the Crafty Maven. You can, whatever. However you want to message me if you're interested, go ahead and let me know, because that will help me so I can direct you to where it will be when I'm ready to roll this out. Okay, so one thing, because I want to start a class, one thing I've been thinking about is some things that I can do that are free that I can start implementing to get my feet wet, if you will, and just in general. Okay, so one thing that I thought that I want to do this year is have a inspiration, I say that in quotes, I don't know why it's in quotes, type of exercises for people to do to help you get more out of outside stuff to be inspired to scrap. Now, sometimes we don't need inspiration. Sometimes the pictures just show us. But I really want to help people who feel like they don't have this mojo to scrap, and figure out why. Why don't we feel like scrapbooking? Is it that we're not inspired by our products? Are we not inspired by outside things? And how we can take outside things and look at them in a different way. Now, the Crafty Maven is pretty big on doing this a little bit, but I want to do it in a different way than the Crafty Maven has it done. So I thought it would be really fun to have a piece of inspiration that we use once a month. It could be a quote, it could be a picture, it could be a whole slew of things. Each month we'll have something different, but all month you will have that. And I'm hoping to do one prompt a week And so you use that inspiration piece in theory 4 or 5 times during the week. And some prompts will be you just journal something. Some prompts will be make a layout off of something. And I really want to look at a piece of inspiration in different ways. So like my thought is having a quote. One week you take that quote and you just journal about how that quote makes you feel. Super simple. I want some of them to be super simple. Like 5 minutes out of your day, you take that and you look at it and how does this quote make me feel? What does it make me feel? Then maybe the next week to look at that quote, how that made us feel, and make a layout out of it. Let's make a layout out of something, or an art journal piece or something like that. Taking that quote and finding a photo that, so like it could be in stages, and I haven't completely sat down and really wrote out exactly how it will look each month. But so this is the kind of thing that I'm thinking about. And I want to offer it free because I'm not sure exactly how many people are really interested in it, but I want to see who's interested, because I think that this could be a really fun exercise, if you will, to really get your brain thinking in a different way. And I want to use different types of inspiration pieces, different types of things, and it be different. But use the same thing so that you get just in this habit of thinking differently. And I think that it could really help just inspire us to find something else to be motivated to scrapbook, just besides the fact that we love the photos that we've taken and all that stuff. So if you're interested, let me know, because then I can let you know where you can find this stuff. And when this starts rolling out, I will let you know. I probably, at this point, I've thought about having another Facebook group to introduce it, but I don't think I want to do that. I think probably what I'll do is have it through my blog and have a video that maybe is a private video that I'll talk a little bit about the piece or whatever, or the prompt. I want to make it really simple because I want it to be something that you don't have to take a lot of time to do, but something that, like I said, get your brain thinking in maybe different ways that you never thought to think about something. So that is my goal. That is something that I have planned for this year. So I hope you guys are excited about that, because I'm really excited about doing something a little bit different for the community. And I know inspiration is a big thing for me. I don't know why. I think it's because sometimes I get kind of bored just taking a photo and scrapping. There's all these different things, and I really love to see how other people get inspired. So yeah, and I think that it would be really fun to be able to interact through these prompts, which is why I thought about a Facebook page, but I don't know. I think we might be able to do it on the Crafty Maven as well. So we'll see, because it depends on what my ladies say, if that's something that they're interested in having on the channel, because it has nothing to do with them. Okay, so here, I'm almost done. I know I've been rambling on for a half an hour because I just can't do short videos. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Last thing that I want to mention that is something going to be big for my channel this year. As many of you know, or maybe you don't know, my husband is in the military, and this year we are due to move. I don't know where we're moving. I probably won't tell where we're moving until we get there. I'm not going to lie. Only for security issue reasons, I think that it would be best to not disclose where we're going. If you know me, you may very well hear from me where we're going. But just in general on YouTube, I won't be talking about it. I just want to let you know. So if you do know, because I've told you, know that it's not necessarily YouTube information. I really am pretty open about things, and I don't mind sharing things, but I feel like because of what my husband does, I do have to be careful. And this is just in general. Like, I really do love sharing with you guys what is up in my life. But I will say that I have tried really hard to be courteous to what my husband does, because he's in the military. There is this aspect of information that I feel like is not, should not be shared. So I know everybody has their own personal opinion about what they can share, and I love that some of us are really open about things, and I don't mind that some of us are not. So I just want to let you know that there are things that I do not tell you guys, but just know that that I tell you what I can and I think is relevant for you guys to know. So some of it is keeping my family safe. Anyway, a lot of it is just to keep my family safe. So, yeah, we are going to be moving this year. Like I said, I'm completely honest. I have no idea where we're going. We don't know yet. So that is going to be happening some point this year, probably more on the second half of the year. When that happens, I do not know what is going to happen as far as posting. My hope is, and my plan is to be on top of things so that I can post some stuff, have stuff scheduled to post when I'm moving. Because here is the thing that I can disclose. When you're in the military, you don't know where you will live until you get there. Unless you're lucky and you know way ahead of time where you're going. Even then. Just in my personal experience in the military, I will not know where my household will be, and internet, I won't have any of that stuff. So there will be a few months where it takes us to get our household in order, and that is really because that's priority, obviously, right? When you move, that's priority. So there probably won't be as much stuff posted. I will be online. I will be a part of the community. I will be doing some stuff with the Crafty Maven behind the scenes, but what I can do in the community will be all based on what really is possible for me to do. Like, I will have a lot of free time because we won't have stuff, right? But with that said, I won't be able to scrap that much because I'll only be able to have a limited stuff. I won't be able to do videos probably. I'm hoping that maybe I can get some vlogs in of stuff that I can share with you guys. So that is my hope. But I don't know. So I'm just being completely honest that this is something that is going to happen. I really, really hope, like I said, that I can have stuff ahead of time so that while I'm gone for 3 months, at least one video is getting posted once a week. So you have something from me. Because my goal is when we get things situated, I'll go back to resuming a regular YouTube channel, all these things. I have plans. Like I said, I want to do a class at the end of the year, beginning of next year. So, with that stuff in mind, I know that I will be continuing doing my channel. There's no doubts about that. So it'll just be how long it takes everything to get situated. And obviously, because I love doing videos, I will probably try to get everything once I'm able to get my stuff back and get my craft area in a working order that I can get videos started pretty quickly. So, but obviously certain things will be, so I'll keep you guys updated based on more of when you will see these changes. I'm not going to keep you guys in the dark about that. Just there'll be certain things that I won't be able to tell you. So I'm sorry about that. I feel bad about it because I really do like to be open, but I just can't be. So, yeah. So that's what to expect on my channel this year. But until then, I will have tons of stuff. Like I said, if I can get really in order, there will be a lot of stuff that I'll be able to save for you guys when I am moving, so it won't be dead YouTube channel. Because that's just sad to me. Anyway, I really wish we didn't have to move this year. But it is what it is, right? So I think that's it. For things that I have to share for what's new on my channel. don't forget that I am on the Crafty Maven. So if I haven't posted here, I might be posting there. The Crafty Maven has a Facebook group that I really am working on this year about even being more involved with. So be sure that if you love what I'm doing and you want to be more connected with me and social media, go there. And I hope you guys are having a great year already. I hope that you guys are thinking about what you want to accomplish scrappy wise, but personal wise too. And, you know, be okay that if you have to prioritize your family first. We get it, right? Sometimes we have to do stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I've been rambling for 36 minutes now. Have a great day, and I will see you guys later.